Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another Monday mix. Now this week I don't have any coins that I've been buying. I haven't even been to a car boot sale because yesterday I've been watching football all day. But anyway, I'll give you an update on that big bunch of world coins that we bought last week. Do you remember we bought 197 coins for just the princely sum of £5? Well, it didn't actually end up costing me £5 because, as you already know, I did have find this really manky 2p. There was also another 1p, but I also found an additional 1p and a 10p. So in the end, it probably only cost £4.86. On top of that, we found the sort of large size new pence coin, 5p, but it was in 1970, so it was still classed as a shilling. But these coins were actually demonetised on the 31st of December 1990. I also found a florin, or 2 shillings, but it was being used as a 10p up till the date of demonetisation of the 30th of June 93, and as you can see, this one's dated 1957, but an absolute terrible state. There was also 2 pre-decimal pennies, both of them duplicate, and these were demonetised on the 31st of August 71. Now, although decimalisation came in February, you couldn't really spend them, but you could get them back to the bank. So that one there, 1936, which is an absolute awful state, and an even worse state was this one, 1919. Unfortunately, it doesn't got a KN or an H mint mark, but an absolute terrible state. We also found the old style halfpenny. And this one was demonetised on the 31st of December 1984. Last but not least, I did find this. I'm presuming it is a token. I can't find anything on New Mister or the Exxon Numia page. William III, Mary. It's obviously husband and wife, but it's slightly sort of feels concave this side, convex on this side. So anyway, that's those coins out the way. So what I'm going to do instead, because we've got about a spare bit of time today, is we're going to go through some more world coins that Judas, Smithy and myself have all contributed to this pot. So we'll start off by showing the New Mister page as it is at the moment, and we will come back to this page at the end of the hunt to see if we've got any new coins. So what I'm going to do, somewhere on the right hand side there will be some information on the coin, because I'm just picking them out at random. So here we're going to start with one from New Zealand, 10 cents. Got the year of 1987. I mean, normally I'd do about 10, but because we've got no extra coins to show, we'll be able to do it like a 20 coins today. Italy, 100 lira from 1981. The Tree Guardian, or the Goddess Minerva. The French one, pretty sure I've got this. 1990, 20 centimes. French one. There's probably maybe a 5 or a 10. It's a 10 centimes. Got a date there just down the bottom, 1913. I know some coins have a little dash under the MES of centimes, which sometimes are a little bit rarer than the other ones. So this one is going to be an overseas Cyprus. So 5 mils, 1955. Oh, another French one, 2 francs from 1982. With the sewer. Got a different one here, United Arab Emirates. So let's have a look at the date first. Let's have a zoom in. So it's the Islamic calendar. So on the right there, we've got 1. The backward, well, the one thing looks like an A is a 4. And I think that's a 2, because usually a 3's got the little thing in the middle. And I think the other one is an 8. So 1428. So let's have a look at the other side. So this will give us an idea of ours. 2 little dots in the middle are zeros. So that'll be 2 at the front, 2, 0, 0. And the downward arrow is 7. So I believe that'll be 2007. So that will be a 5, that will be a 0, 50. I don't think it's 50 dirhams, it'll be maybe 50 piastres, I don't know. I'm not too sure on that one. Nice small one here. So it'll be one from Australia. I'm having trouble with the zooming in and out. It's just 1966. Good year for football. United States, $0.25, 25 cents. 1980. Not sure if that is a little, yeah, it's a P, mint mark, so that'll be Philadelphia. One peso, 1956. That might be a South American country. I would guess it's Argentina. Probably Uruguay, is it? Neither. Chile. Oh well. Back to France again. 1 franc, 1942. French states, dual-sided axe. Belgium, and it's got the Dutch spelling of Belgium. 1 franc, 1922. I'm hoping that might come off. don't think it's damage. I think it's just something that's glued on. How many have we got here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. Still another 8. Back to New Zealand. 20 cents. The Kiwi. 1988. Oh, got an old UK one, 1946, farthing with the wren. And I know the Latin name for this, I think it's called troglodyte. Troglodyte. I think it just means like cave dweller. Right, back to Belgium. Now this has got the French spelling of Belgium, Belgique, 5 francs. Do we have a date there? 1949. Back to the United States again, 5 cents. Monticello is the home of Thomas Jefferson. It's got Liberty 2006p, Philadelphia mint mark. Oh, I like this one. 50 Australian cents, or could be New Zealand. New Zealand. Just thought with the round edge, can't be Australia because theirs is usually about 12-sided. Bark Endeavour. Cook's ship, 1967. I like that one. Oh, got a state quarter, West Virginia, 2005. It's got a P mint mark there, so Philadelphia mint. Not sure if I've actually got that one in the collection. 2 more. Trying to get some small. Ah, here's a nice small one. This looks like it's from the Netherlands, 1 cent. Got the year 1948. What's going on with this focusing? It seems to want to go in and out on its own. Right, and the last one, 40-day, 5 centésimos. Could be Spain, could be another South American, Uruguay. And that one is from 1953. So hopefully there might be some new additions to the collection. So I'm just going to pause now and just put in the new Mr. Front page as it stands at the moment. This will give you any updates on how many new coins that we've amassed, any duplicates, and if there's any new countries, which I don't think there will be. Alright, I've cleared the board, so let's go on to things that actually happened on the 19th of August. So in 1274, saw the coronation of Edward I, who's also known as Edward Longshanks. He actually became king in 1272 following the death of his father, King Henry III, but he was actually in Sicily on his way home when he actually heard of the death. So he actually reigned between the years 1272 and 1307. Births-wise, we saw 1921, the birth of the American writer and producer Gene Roddenberry. He was the executive producer of Star Trek. Now, it only ran between 1966 and 69, and it was nearly cancelled on many occasions, but it did create a bit of a huge fan base called the Trekkies. There was actually 79 aired episodes as well. The last one actually aired on the 2nd of September 1969, so coming up to 55 years since the last one aired. And of course, Captain Kirk and his crew. I must admit, I prefer Star Trek than Star Wars, but there was a lot of baddies in the Star Trek, wasn't there? There was like the Klingons, the Romulans, and that strange race, the Cardassians. No, not the Kardashians. I said the Cardassians. That's better. Also on the 19th of August 1946 saw the birth of former President Bill Clinton, who will be 78 today. Now he was the 42nd US President, and he became the second President to actually be impeached, but he did get acquitted the following year by the Senate. He was actually born William Jefferson Blythe III, but his father actually died 3 months before he was born. I think he died in a car crash. His mother then went on to marry a person called Clinton, and they had a bit of an on-off marriage because they did get divorced and then remarried again. So Bill Clinton actually took the surname Clinton at a later date. Also born on this day in 1969, former Friends actor Matthew Perry. Now, his death in October last year from a drug overdose has recently seen 5 people arrested, including 2 doctors, and apparently 3 people have already pleaded guilty towards his death. I believe it was an overdose of ketamine. Now, before we move on to the last birth, I'll just mention the UK number 1 on this day in 1981 was by Michael Barrett, also known as Shakin' Stevens, who had a hit with Green Door. It was his 3rd week at number 1. And finally, just going back to births, the former bass player for the band Queen, John Deacon, was born on this day on the 19th of August 51. Obviously, with the death of Freddie Mercury, he then decided to give up his musical career. Now, you might think that last thing would be a nice segue into the Queen coin. And you'd be absolutely right, because that's what we're going to do. The Queen coin from 2020. So this was done in 4 different style packaging by the Royal Mint. There was also some issued in trade packaging by the likes of Coin Club and Westminster Collections. So overall, the mintage was 97,863, of which the trade packaging was 20,999. There was a coin and stamp set of 1,407. This one was called the Band, and this had a mintage of 28,887. But the other 3 packaging were as follows. We had Hot Space, mintage of 14,426. A Kind of Magic, 15,562. And the final one here, it's called On Stage, and this had a mintage of 16,582. So coin specs on the back there. The reverse designer was Chris Facey. And you can just pause and read that at your leisure. But I thought this was a very good coin. And the ones following, David Bowie and Elton John, I think I've already gone through those in the past. Each of them had individual packaging as well, although the coin remained the same. Right, so that's it for today, folks. Few foreign coins. By the way, that 197 I forgot to mention that I bought last week, 126 were actually new for the collection. We had 61 foreign duplicates, and then of course we had the 4 UK decimal 14 pence. So thanks for watching, and until the next time, keep on hunting, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.